Tell me more about your experience in school, or where did you go to school, and what year? Do you remember how much it cost to go to school? Like, what was the tuition?
My cousin and I are talking about my hair school journey in 2020 to 2021. Just disclaimer that hair school rules and regulations change. This is only my experience during those times. Hi everyone, my guest interviewer for this episode, my cousin Marianne. We will be talking about my hairstyling journey.
Okay, so tell me more about your experience in school, or where did you go to school, and what year?
I went to school at Niagara College for a hairstyling program last January 2020. I expected to start school 2019, but I was on the wait list.
Okay. And whereabouts was the school? In Welland, or?
Yeah, in Niagara College Welland campus.
Okay. And do you remember how much it cost to go to school? Like, what was the tuition?
Yeah, during my time, that was 2020, so probably like 13,000 Canadian dollars. That's what I remember.
Oh, wow.
More or less 13,000.
Wow, that's expensive. Were you full-time or part-time?
I was a full-time student. So there were like 3 terms: first term, second term, third. In Philippines, they called it course, but here actually I was surprised. Like, I didn't know the terminology. They called it program. So, and here, I have a. Let me see. So I had courses on my first term. I have essentials, workplace communication. So it's basically communication. So we'll learn about those. And then hairstyling and design 1. There's a hair coloring 1. Chemical processing. So we'll learn about like the perm, like those relaxer. And we have scalp and hair treatment. We have hairstyling and cutting 1, ethics, professional practice. So that's on the first term. And then it's kind of the same on the second term, except I have some additional, which are like electives. So in my second term, I had communication, but it's about the brain. So I chose that one. I think it's about the brain, like how our brain functions and stuff like that. And then I have the social communication, so it's another kind of communication. And then retailing and professionalism. So basically, they taught us how to, effective retailers and how to do retails to add on to the services in the salon. We have the hair salon clinic. So basically, we did started practical. But we did not do any clients at this time because unfortunately that was lockdown on this second term. And lockdown because of the COVID. And then hairstyling design, this is 2. We have the hairstyling, cutting, and then customer service. And then on the third term, kind of almost the same. We have the 3, hair coloring 3, hair cutting 3. But we have also additional 2 electives, which is I chose because during that time there's no available spot for the course that I wanted. I chose fundamentals of psychology and entrepreneurship, but actually I did not regret because I learned about more like, I would say it's helpful of the career that I chose. So yeah, and I was surprised that these are all the courses, because I expected that when you go to hairstyling school, it's just you learn about hair cutting, hair coloring, and about hair.
Yeah,
right?
like
So
the
I didn't
basics,
expect that there's a lot into it, which is actually I would say beneficial for us hairstylists. That way, down the road, we can choose a different path if we want. Yeah.
So, like, in comparison to here and when you went to school in the Philippines, did you find the subjects were more here or similar?
It's hard to explain. I mean, to differentiate, because I went to school in Philippines way back 2000. I mean, I left school 2003 in college, but it was about like, so the program was secretarial, so it's about law school, not law school, I mean law office, like, those office management kind of thing.
Okay, so yeah,
it's
course.
way different.
Yeah. And tell me about the steps that you took to get into the hairstyling program. Like your credentials for the Philippines, could you use them towards your hairstyling?
Yeah. So actually, no. Not right away. Like I have to apply to this company. I mean, for equivalency, which is the ICAS, which I have here. ICAS is International Credential Assessment Service of Canada. So someone recommended me this company. So they're gonna take my credentials from the Philippines, and then they will give me equivalency if what I finish in college there is equivalent to grade 12 here. So I did that, and then I waited for maybe a few months, 2 or more, something like that, and then I had to take some English test, equivalency as well. But in my language benchmarks placement test, I got only like 6 and 7. So I decided to attend school, to go to other school, which is the Father Fogarde school, to get my English equivalency. And then after that, I completed the requirements and then submitted to them. And I waited because there's a wait list. So yeah.
So like from start to finish, how long roughly, like estimation wise?
Actually, yeah. So the hairstyling school here in Canada, I mean in Niagara College, it's a 2-year diploma, but the program is squeezed in. I'm not sure now, but I heard it's still kind of the same. But squeezed into 1 year in school, including the practical, so 1 year. But the diploma is like a 2-year diploma. Then after 1 year in school, because there's a specific hours actually that we have to comply. If I'm not mistaken, it's 1,500, 1,500 hours in class.
Yeah.
And then 3,000 hours in salon, which is after I graduated the 1-year program.
So it's a very intensive program.
So it was condensed.
Yeah.
That's why, I remember it was 7 courses. I was 7, 8 courses.
Yeah.
Well, something like that.
And what was your favorite course out of all of it? Like, or courses?
I mean, my favorite, at first, hair cutting, because like I had experience already, like not in the salon in the Philippines, but with friends, families. So that's my foundation. I like hair cutting, but later on, I kind of discovered that I like hairstyling as well. Yeah, because when I started doing hairstyling, I feel like I can be more creative.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to ask you, like, what are your challenges too? Yeah, like your challenging.
At first, actually, it's like on the first, second term, I had a hard time understanding color theory.
Yeah.
Because I never experienced to go to salon in the Philippines to get my hair done. So basically, I don't do much on my hair. I'm kind of conservative on that sense. So I never had that experience. I don't understand much of color theory. And to be honest, color theory is so, for me, because I was not exposed to it, it was so, you have to really understand, it's difficult.
Yeah. Like you have to understand the theory base.
Yeah, even after I finish the 1 year, I still have a hard time understanding the color theory. Because especially we don't have experience. I had experience with clients, which is my classmate, maybe one classmate. I couldn't remember anymore, but it was at least one, because it was lockdown, so we couldn't do clients from outside, right?
Yeah, that's right. Now, did you find that during COVID, was it difficult to learn hairstyling?
Thank you guys for staying with us. A short reminder, kindness is free. Don't hesitate to share it. Bye now and see you in the next one.